transfer the key the furthest distance. If two or more pullers pull that the full distance, we will have a pull-up later on in the class. So we're going to start off here with Brett Taylor and the elbow deep. We got any international fans out there this afternoon? Let's hear it for you. With the big boys toy out of Sprakers. Now Sprakers is just outside of the Albany area. So a little bit of toning in here this afternoon for Mr. Horton. All right, the distance he's got to be 287 and 11. 287 and 11.
If you question any of Dan's information, buy one of those program books. He'd be in there. You could check out whether Dan's telling you the truth or not. We got those on sale. They'll see guys going around the crowd selling them, and they're at the promotional booth. So Sanford North with Big Boy's Toy. Seeing that he can better our 187 plus 86. Does get one attempt if he does not go past the 100-foot mark. All right, I think he's doing very well out there, man. Let's give a nice round of applause. First time down the track. We're not really happy with that run there. We hope to see the line back after later on in the summer. We're going to quite a trip with that, so we'll see how it does. Coming back along. Sideline yet, not sure exactly what's out there. They must see something they don't like, or we'll just see somebody go for broke and try to line it up on that right-hand sideline, so we'll watch as the class progresses. So, team member Stevie Meyer, he'll walk away. It'll be up to Rich Fontaine here. The all or nothing. Good looking international 5288. And he will go after the elbow deep of Brett Taylor. Still on top at 287 and 11.
sideline. Measuring with the lead, measuring the right. Before the tractor starts moving to the next goal. Line quicker. Here we go. Drag out the speed measure and stuff. I'll tell you, that's going stuff. 400 cubic inches or so. So this will be the smallest cubic inch tractor here. The tractors in this class are a maximum of 640. We'll see what he can do here this afternoon. Slow down! Well, the tractor never really got up on that RPM rating like it's going to go. No doubt that we're going to see here this afternoon. Carl will take his tractor. There's the top big tractor last time. Learning his ways. Super farm class. The tractor gets stronger and stronger every time out. We'll see what he can do here today. Straight up.
Didn't push hard enough, right? Dirty comes up a little bit short. Again, one of the newer pullers has not had the experience at the time to get this tractor. Maybe up to
This tractor a handful of times. He said he'll be doing the majority of the pulling with this tractor throughout the summer. So I guess we can consider him a rookie here in the Super Farm class. Penny Victor and Haywire.
And driving duties over. So one-time sponsor for the Haywire International now is out there competing with it.
Inches a little bit. So Henry right now is going to shoot for that 287 and 11 lead distance held by Brett Taylor.
Number one spot was 1 to 2 this afternoon. They're having trouble catching up to Brett. He had a nice pass that first run out. It's becoming a little evident that it's a lot harder to catch Brett Taylor this year than people may have anticipated.
Here this afternoon. Bounce that sled back over to the left-hand side. Bob Camillowitz. The tractor so back to black.
Pieces out the bottom of that one, and we are marking territory. Get your shovels and pails ready, guys. You got some cleanup work to do. Man, she dumped her right out the bottom. I think that tractor might have popped out a gear first, over-revved, and now we got big problems.
Yeah, no doubt about it. A tough break for Bob Camillowitz there. We heard her jump out of gear, and the RPM went way upstairs, and when that happens, you're putting all them pieces on the ragged edge. A tough break for Bob here this afternoon. Fans, let's give him a tough luck round of applause. He was on a really good run out there, right down that left-hand sideline. Unfortunately, bad luck, right in the back of the flat. Bob Camillowitz here today. couple of years, you can mix it up with the best of them. We saw a nice third place finish from this tractor during one of the polls last year. So this tractor on the right track conditions and get the job done, and it just might be the track here today. The sunlight working on this track, this may help this track out a little bit, and it'll dry it out. Let's see if any of these distance improve here at the end of the class. 166, and John Miller. I'll tell you, he got every inch out of that 500 cubic inch motor out there. He was working awful hard. He's definitely going to take the order up with that run. And then comes in at 250.
The Gable name, Billy Gable, long time Alice Chalmers owner with Father's Pride. Now we've got his son with Mother's Nightmare, Sam Lindsay.
Justin is walking away there. He's going to spot that sled right down the center of the track. We'll see what he can do here this afternoon. He competed earlier this year, Stone National Indoor event. And a nice run down there at that indoor pool. So Randy Weaver, he's all set, ready to go here. Borderline 2.
Yeah, good track to look for. Go back into the pit. They're always willing to stop. Talk with you a minute or two about what they're doing, pulling wise, how their tractors are performing, what they got on deck for the next project. So, nice people, good running machine. The Weaver.
All right, our Dansville track, once again, another victim out there as brings down the borderline 2 of Randy Weaver. And we'll wait for him to come back here from our laser. Backed up here, you'll notice he's got his hands up in the air there. That signifies unbunker. Got nothing out
The union hose for locating and procuring these spots. Who we got on the line, Dan?
All right, looks like we've got Roy Metz in the Triple Chaos. He'll be up next here. We've got 2 John Deeres left, and Roy will be up first here in the Triple Chaos machine. 287 gauge is what he's got to be.
They've been pulling over there for a long time. The Spectorville area had about the first tractor pull in the area. Spectorville, White, and Langford that got this whole thing started a number of years ago. They got together and formed the Western New York Tractor Pulling Association. At that time, it wasn't Empire State Pullers. Spectorville was one of the original pulls here in Western New York.
the bank tomorrow morning. Start off our test puller here in the class. It's Mark Schwab out of Strikersville. Tractor he calls to Just Cruising. Mark coming off a real nice second place finish last weekend down in East Concord. So this is the second hook for this class. And of course, Mark will have that option to take or reject this bull. Just Cruising, International 686.
Mark had a nice run. He's not going to last weekend.
All right, Just Cruising, working out there. He was working to that 250-foot mark. Now, Dale, our competition director, Mark, let operator there, will decide on whether or not that's right. And it is, or we'll lighten her up. What everybody thought. See how that'll work for us. Not just tractor. You don't see too many of them. Check it out. Good running machine right here. Now this tractor campaigned by Jeremy Schroeder as well as Jeff. The partners on this tractor campaigned it the last couple seasons. Trying to get the bucks out of this machine each and every time out. As we told you, this is the way you get them out in competition. This is how you try new stuff. You get them out, you try it on the track. So we'll see what he can do here this afternoon. Jeff and Valkenburg and the Relentless. Mark, our 2010 points champion here in the light super stock class. 5 victories on the season last year. Last weekend, our first hook of the season, had a couple problems, had to get out of the throttle, but looking for the win here today. He won here last year. Let's see if he can do it here 2 in a row for the Hooters Scooter. Hooters Scooter.
Boy, it has not been a good start to the season for Mark Hoopman. He got out of shape up in East Concord last Sunday. Had to get out of this tractor a little early, and the tractor got a bit squirrely on him today. It sounded like all of a sudden compression, whether it's the turbocharger, come on.
Well, there's the heavyweight class. If you want to have somebody to drive your tractor, this is the guy to do it. He built the tractor, now he's going to sit in the seat. Jason Hoopman driving Jesse here this afternoon.
Yeah, I do stand corrected. I didn't know that this is a new chassis, but at one heavy class only. We built a new chassis so it can things just not coming together for the Open family here. A couple of alcohol tractors that have been known to be so dominant on our series the past several years, just not getting things done quite the way they had anticipated for 2011.
Tries to get the most out of it, the ripper machine. All right, Charlie Hire still on top. He's on his game. All right, so the ripper rips down the track to the 200-foot mark. On the next here for Drew. We've got, looks like 4 tractors yet to go. So that Marky Bob coming back. He'll be the final tractor in the class. Remember, he's original test board.
Said he had the tractor split apart, readjusting the clutch, and talked to Jimmy here. He said, well, Friday night we were going to do it. We got waylaid. The guy took me out. We had a good time and came back and finished up Saturday to be ready for Dansville on Sunday. See if all their hard work and effort made that clutch perform any better than it did out there. Nice out there for Jim. I think that's going to pull him up about number 2. Charlie still out there with 250 contact, leading the class.
Still riding for modified trucks. They'll be up next. Awful close to that. He just needs to go down there.
They put in the fuel, helps lubricate things, keep things in one piece a little longer. The blowers on these engines get pretty hot for the spring, and you need to lubricate these every piece. So that's not too bad. this afternoon. Got no better than 230 feet. Stay by the truck destination 300, so this truck is Louisville.
All right, black out of the Navy, just ready to go. Green flag for Thunder.
Well, Neil, a little different theory. He came out, got out about 50 feet and slammed the throttle, where destination 300 waited about twice as long. So a little different concept of driving there and almost the same result.
For Raymond. Mark Cook, and Mark comes to us out of Delavan.
Mark and family, they make a lot of maple syrup over the winter, and this year actually was a pretty good year for maple production. So they had a little extra bucks to put into the motor home. scratch it off? Okay, no number. That number wasn't good. So the number I didn't read, don't pay any attention to it. It's not right. About time we got somebody out there. On a regular basis, we'd like to see him a consistent winner or a consistent participant this year. This run could mean an awful lot whether he goes back off it or not. Just a tough break there, getting a little bit under that turbocharger. Tough break for Bill Dust here this afternoon. And he's going to come up right around that 200-foot mark here this afternoon. Bill Dust Jr., fans, let's give a nice round of applause out of Gasport, New York. Dan had mentioned took a hiatus. They had pulled work for him here this afternoon. Now, we see the modified drivers do that quite a bit. But Roy thinks that might work for him here this afternoon. The midlife crisis of Roy Vest. Like to tell you, this is also a pro stock tractor. Now, the rest of the tractors in this class are allowed to run multiple chargers. This tractor runs one turbocharger, fans, but it's a big one. We'll see what he does here this afternoon. The pro stock machine, Roy Vest. Started up at the left-hand sideline, finishes up in the middle of the track. If you never got that track you're looking for on your bike right in this department, being with that limited turbocharger as well. But I'll tell you, the super farm tractor thinks to mix it up. We'll see what he can do here in the right around that 250-foot mark here this afternoon. I'll tell you, this track is nightmare. Trying to figure it out. Down the left-hand side of the track, and once again, right at around that 250-foot mark, just like he's dug a hole. One side of the tractor there, looking cockeyed. Driver Devin Fitz out there. Programs, I've got another winning ticket number for a hat down here at our secretary's station right in front of the announcer stand. I'll call that number right after Danny Beal's run. And in the pit area, Light Super, Super Farms, and two-wheel drive checks are now available. So if you've already pulled, your checks are available at the secretary's desk right up in front of me. Danny Beal on the line. The black attack is back. Danny Beal with a Predator.
Nice run there for Danny Beal. And the Predator, I'll tell you. Awful close down there. The fans down there right at our feet.
He looks to die much alike. He can't tell from a distance which one, but I think Jeff's coming down, so it's got to be Jeremy in the seat. Driving in the heavy class, see if they can get this alcohol tractor. Had some spurts of greatness the first time out. She fired up, get some good RPMs, and kind of back off a little on them. See if they found some consistency in it this time around. Jeremy Schroeder with Relentless. On the way down through here. And it really does sound like that tractor is on the verge of doing some really good things. And for about 150 feet there, whether it overfueled, it almost looked like it put the fire out. All of a sudden there was some smoke there. Not.
All right, so the Mother's Nightmare lined up ready to go here. Kyle Gable. Run here in the heavyweight class. Saw him earlier run in the super farm class. Tied for fourth spot. Let's see what he can do here.
Boy, a strong run for that Anko Allen this time. I think a better sounding run, better looking run than he had in his push for the super farm class, where he really wanted to make the most waves. They came back out, totally legal. They should pull in the heavy class. No limitations on the safety requirements and everything else. Dan Mayer said Lloyd at one time was leading or tied several times in the points last year with this tractor with Henry, and then had a problem that I believe in a penny and pole. Had to miss a couple of poles, and that kind of limited his possibilities to win the points. So this year he's looking for being Mr. Consistent, but being Mr. Consistent winner would also be nice. He made it look easy up the East Concord. Got a little bigger caster, farther down in the class, track going up a little, and got a little run. Justin Weaver on the line with Adrenaline, a Pro Stock tractor, tight in the chain. This will be, I believe, our final look in the class. I think something just flew out of my boot. It's probably something I direly need, but I haven't got any idea what it was. It's gone, so I won't worry about it. The green flag is on the track. for the final hook. Andy Connor out there giving a turn in. So ready to go, start out they got that thing talking nice. Just a blank notepad, but we had an extrovert in that bag something, so if I need to make notes, I got something to do it on.
Against the best diesel super stocks in the country. So John's going to try some different stuff here as he's got his Grand National tune-up under this tractor. We'll see if he can get close to that 307 even, held by Henry Everman.
Had a chance to go out to Louisville this winter, and Don was out there and had a problem with a brand new setup he had transmission-wise, rear-end-wise. He had a weld break on him out there, so didn't finish as well as he anticipated, but that's what you do. You go and you find the problem, you fix them, come back, and hopefully next time out it'll be better for you. I'll try to look at it if you get back in the pits. This one is beautiful. John Raymond with Smoke and Mirrors. It's been a good number of years we've been in Dansville. Always, they put on a good show. We can get the weather. We had a sled break one year, had one that got here late. So you put up with a lot, but today's show has been worth it. Henry Everman, ready to make the required movable hook.
He's got his measurable distance, so now the victory will go to Henry Everman officially. Put that down in the record book. So the final decision will be our victor here in the heavy super stock class. Style motor, but you can run two of the heavy style motors. And we got a bunch of these in this class. So it's pretty even. We've also got some aircraft engines as well. So ready to go here. get out of the throttle there to keep the tractor inbound. He made a violent hook to the right. And Deere kept her inbound down here. I'm looking right down the sideline. No doubt. Dansville, some of the guys we heard this year, tractor's not quite ready. So some of the people you've seen here before, and some of the other fellas, didn't make the trip here this afternoon, but got a good showing for New York State. Good to see these guys come over to Dansville, put on the show for you. Bob Winter, and I'll tell you, really this speaks down there, the Allison aircraft engine, 1,710 cubic inches. Same motors used back in World War II. They powered the 38, 40. Now we come out with looking to repeat here in the modified class. And Bob going to spot the sled right down the center of the track. But North American out of North Dallas. Power goes back to the rear end. Next time you see these motors to work, they're on one of these big modified machines. Data Monday, number 5.
driver camera that turns over here and shifts the top of the
John basically made that run on just one motor, and he lost that motor right off the starting line there. A tough break for the Roadrunner of John Duggan here this afternoon, Sam. Let's give a tough one round of applause.
Bob got things all lined up, and Bob sometimes says take confidence that he test driving. He said today he was going to get on his own rate and then turn the final pass. Well, he got the full-on motor sounding pretty good. He's got a good drop, so...
Ohio fans. One more time, let's give a nice round of applause.